Welcome to Paul's Heart. I'm Paul, author of the book, Paul's Heart, Life as a Dad and a 35-year Cancer Survivor, available on Amazon. Yesterday I had something happen to me that happens a few times a year, and depending on the mood that I'm in, determines my response. Now, as you can tell, I'm sitting in my car, and that's just so that I can show you this. You've probably seen these before, hanging in people's cars. That's a handicap placard. I have one. So I'm in a parking lot yesterday, and someone recognized my car and then recognized me sitting inside it and came up, knocked on my window, wanted to wish me happy holidays and happy new year coming up. And I gladly returned the friendly greeting. And he took one look over at my rearview mirror and said, "Hey, what are you doing with one of those things? You don't look sick." Well, see if you can figure out what mood I was in. My response: "You don't look like someone who says dumb stuff, yet here we are." Yeah, I was in the wrong mood for that. By confronting me, and this person, in all fairness, is not aware of my health issues. You see, not all handicaps are on the outside. Mine are all on the inside. And if you followed Paul's Heart and all my videos, you know that I'm very open and honest about the various health issues that I deal with. And by him confronting me, I had to take time out of my otherwise pleasant day to explain to him why I've got a handicap placard. And this is someone who, up until this point, really just looked at me as a normal person. And that's what I try to present myself. I don't want to burden somebody with all the health issues that I deal with. Because honestly, it is a downer for people to hear everything that I have to deal with health-wise. So I started with the obvious one. Well, you see, I'm a 38-year cancer survivor. And unfortunately, the treatments that I received 38 years ago, which, by the way, fortunately, they don't use anymore because they realize how bad they were for us, unfortunately have caused some issues with my body over the years. Number one, my heart. My heart's failing. I'm in congestive heart failure. I've had 3 heart surgeries in the last 17 years, 2 of those surgeries in the last 5. And yet, my heart is still failing. I have lung issues. I have spine issues. I have hip issues. I have a whole bunch of other things that, by looking at me, which you have done many times over the years, you've never known. Now you do. So, as you're looking at my handicap placard, now you know why. Now, how does that make you feel about me as a person now? You've known me without knowing these issues. Does that change how you feel about me now? Because that's what I didn't want to happen. Usually when I talk about my health issues, it's among other cancer patients and survivors to provide encouragement and inspiration. I know talking about cancer brings people down. I know talking about bad health bums people out. That's why I don't do it. I'm lucky that way. My health issues are internal. You can't see them. But occasionally, I can't hide when one is bothering me. My heart causes something called shortness of breath. What does that mean? It means I have a hard time walking certain distances depending on the conditions. Walking uphill, heat and humidity, strain of any kind. So it depends if I'm in that kind of situation, if I need that handicap placard. Oh, and here was the other thing about this conversation yesterday. I wasn't even parked in a handicap spot, because I generally don't. I feel that I would rather leave the handicap parking spaces for those that I feel truly need it. Those in wheelchairs, those with amputations, those that physically have that obvious struggle and need it more than I do. So you won't see me park in a handicap spot unless one of my issues is flaring up. Now, I'm sure I'm going to run into this guy again. We run into each other probably about once every couple weeks. And we'll see how he looks at me. Because, really, I'm still going to be the same person he's known for several years now. It's just now that he knows more about me. And that's probably going to change how he feels about me and looks at me. I've tried to keep the burden off of him just like I do for everybody else in my life. Only those closest to me are aware of all the health issues that I deal with, because I know they can handle it. My health issues aren't a burden to them. But there are people that just can't handle the heavy stuff. Cancer, heart surgeries, things like that. It's important to remember, not all handicaps are visible. Was I wrong for making my friend feel badly? No, I don't feel guilty about it at all. Any more than he feels guilty about confronting me about it. He might now. I don't know. I'm not going to discuss it because there's nothing to discuss. He asked a question. I answered it. It's on him now, how he wants to handle it. But keep that in mind. I know it's our nature to see somebody park in a handicap spot and, be ready to pounce and say, they don't look handicapped. Well, you don't know what they're dealing with. And don't be like this guy who, I'll call him an acquaintance. Don't be like him. But instead, carry on about your business. That's the best advice I can give you. Because the fact is, you don't know what that person is dealing with. Until next time, this is Paul's Heart.